Okay, it started.
We begin.
The recording is commenced.
Alrighty. So, as we all know, as we speak, we're going to start off with Cypher. Cypher,
Yes.
your character is staring at little guy as he's sitting on the still with his very sad eye. Obviously, been told to send you away. But as he stares at you, you notice the world around you starts, and a smile starts to creep on his.
You are cutting in and out.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out with that voice.
Did you
Can you hear
make
me?
sure? Yeah, I can hear you now. One quick trick about voice mod: make sure in Discord your noise suppression and everything is turned all the way off.
It's all off.
Okay,
But I'm going to just stick with the clean voice
fair.
until it's Roro. Anyways, where was I?
You're in the forest, and the world starts to warp.
I was
No, he's
on the
in-
train. World starts to warp, and I saw teeth of some kind.
You see, as little guy starts to smile on his sad face, teeth, razor sharp teeth, almost like shark teeth, start to appear in his mouth. He slowly would stand. The rest of the world, you can already tell, has just stopped as he just stands, breathing heavily with this cynical smile that just keeps growing up to his ears. He then reaches out and taps you on your nose, and you feel a sudden rush, almost like being pulled back as you're ripped out of the train and straight through the ground below. Before landing on something soft, when you open your eyes, you notice that you're surrounded by snow in a forest. What would you like to do?
I stand up and brush the snow off of myself.
Okay.
I know where this man is, I'm pretty sure.
As Majak stands and brushes the snow off, he could feel that these snowflakes aren't cold, but almost like warm. Almost like he's sitting in front of a fireplace. The warmth of the burning logs against his skin. It almost feels pleasant, almost cozy, like he's in a home. And in the distance, he can almost hear a humming, a sweet melody, almost like something that his own mother would hum to him when he was a young lad, about to go to bed before Christmas morning. Cypher, are you entranced by this humming? Are you like wanting to go and follow it?
I am not entranced, but I am on edge because the last time something like this happened, I was hearing the sound of a harmonica.
Okay. Well,
And I slowly go to investigate.
as Majak starts to move, he feels something behind him. It's kind of short, almost like 4 feet tall, and he can hear the chiming of familiar bells before hearing a feminine voice say one thing. You're not supposed to be here. The moment that he turns, though, he is smacked in the face by a paw where suddenly a portal opens behind him and he falls right through. And for that, we're stopping Cypher's portion to start up everyone else's. Alrighty. Let me just start the map. Oh, I know the map has already started. Everyone make sure to launch your games. Okay. Ace and Nona, you have just exited off the train, ran into a dragon that screamed out, "Welcome to Blackgate! Are you ready for the Red Wedding Day?" Malgar is standing near y'all, feeling a bit groggy from the ride, and little guy is basically trying to help him out. But suddenly, as he starts to fall back, a crystal ball is thrown and slams into the back of his head, and you
Boom.
both of y'all just watch as he gets sucked in. But at the other end of the spectrum, you watch as Magic gets shot out like a cannonball to a nearby wall. Out of that same crystal ball.
Uh,
Malagor, return. Magic, I choose you.
God damn it!
That is one
Little
of my
guy,
favorite universes to have ever visited.
little guy stands there holding his head in shock as he watches that, because he's honestly kind of surprised that Jack has appeared. But you all don't know why he's surprised. But
Apparently,
on the
wherever he
other
sent him, they did not like him being sent there.
end, though, y'all feel a certain presence. Now pausing again, and now I go to Zero and Sam. You both wake up in this weird area. It's almost like filled with nothing but slot machines. You can hear the machines running, rolling. You see all these shadowy figures sort of just standing around face first into these machines. And you hear a sudden slam at a table. Both y'all are forced to look over, and you see this horned demon fox lady standing there, sort of retracting back as this hooded figure has just slammed face first into the table. Oh dear, it looks like he has fallen asleep during the game. Oh, you two! Over here! Come! You two,
I
you two feel this feeling to go and approach this poker table, and you see other hooded figures around this lady as she smiles and goes, Welcome. Take a seat. We're just playing a little game. It's better than those repetitive, annoying, mind numbing, soul crushing slot machines. All you have to do is you don't have to bid anything. You just have to listen to me tell a tale, and you'll enjoy it. Right now, our heroes have just reached a certain city, one of which is hoping to meet a special lady. Just take a seat and listen to this tale. As she begins to ramble on again, you both notice that as you're looking at your cards, that you're getting a little sleepy, a little drowsy. Before suddenly she just lets out this, and two new party members appear, falling out of the broom closet to catch the man that's flying towards the wall. And as so, a halfling, you both wake up in this world, literally falling out of a broom closet right as this succubus is about to land on top of y'all. I need
Incubus.
incubus. I need everyone to roll an athletics check, except for Ace
Everyone?
and Nona.
About to say, I'm not doing anything.
Ah, shit!
so me too.
That's a 4. Hey, 19.
Okay, and Sam, you as well.
Athletic track.
You'll click on the
So
Red dice
in the
on the
big
bottom left
tall
corner.
tower thing, look for athletics and click the number.
Sorry, just first time playing on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay, let's see. Uh, Ta-da. Roll. That's a 3.
Okay, we'll allow the custom roll. Okay, so
3 plus 2 is 5. So,
yeah,
or plus 3.
Volrith, as you're falling back, you see what is coming. So you quickly, using your hands, touch the ground and roll out of the way. But sadly, Rowena, you happen to feel the full might of this incubus land right on top of you and
Oh, jeez.
roll and takes you with him back into the broom closet,
Oh, jeez.
with everyone hearing a loud crash and bang.
And it's muffled. Fuck!
The fuck is coming from me? What the fuck? Ugh.
So,
Now,
Do I-
everyone, you then hear this echo in all your heads.
God.
yes.
The fuck?
So the text box appears and it literally says, "Ha ha ha, now that was funny."
Roro, we don't laugh at other people's misfortune.
Oh, but I had to. It was funny watching Cypher go flying out of my crystal ball.
Did he come flying out of your crystal ball? Or was that a portal?
That was a crystal ball.
Oh, okay. You really did treat him like a Pokemon, didn't you?
All y'all have your own special crystal balls.
Oh, interesting.
I
Um,
moved to try and
well-
recover from getting sent flying.
Same. I recover from being slammed into.
Yeah.
Hold on, I need to
Oh,
do
I have a
one
quick
thing.
question.
Yes.
Yeah, quick question for Roro. Is Iabith's shop still in the same place that it was before, or has she moved places?
Ibis is still within Blackgate, but where? It's kind of hard to keep track because the place keeps growing.
Makes sense. I guess we just have to find directions then.
Yep.
Thank you.
Is the door to the broom closet closed or open?
Open.
Okay, I moved to get out of it.
Rowena, do you also
Yes.
move out of there?
Yes, please. I would like to get the fuck out of here.
Okay, you leave the broom closet as well with Cypher. Cypher, you notice that there's two new people, and you can tell that they are with your group. Since why would they both be in the broom closet and suddenly stumbling out as you're about to fly into it?
Right, two more people got tossed into this world with us. Ugh.
Would the other two like to introduce themselves to the rest of the party?
You can go
Um,
first.
If you don't mind, where are we?
We have best guess. We are in the city of Blackgate in the world of Steakhouse.
Ah.
I have been here the total of 2 days.
Am I on drugs?
What?
Not
Am I
unless
on
those
drugs?
cards were laced with something.
I mean, they made us fall asleep, so obviously, they probably were.
My hypothesis is the dealer is an eldritch creature disguised as a fox.
You just got that off the top of your head.
Do you know any other way a creature can talk someone into another world?
I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad hypothesis.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm Rowena Wetfoot.
Voreth.
Sorry, what you say your name was?
Man,
Voreth.
Cool, 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 cool. So, we're in a place. We're in a steakhouse.
No, the name of the universe itself is called Steak House, and it's
Oh.
spelled differently.
Okay, okay. And we're in
Oh.
Blackgate.
Correct. That is the name of this city.
Cool. Yeah, I'm on drugs. None of those places exist in.
what is it with your obsession of drugs?
I mean, I wouldn't say no to some right now. Just calm down.
Just out of curiosity, is your character constantly twitching?
Maybe a little bit.
Lord.
Constantly twitching and scratching at the neck.
Yeah, some of that sleep spell.
Hold on, I actually might have one.
Hold on. I have a means to help him calm down.
Sure.
Let's see.
I do too. It's called a frying pan.
No, cast iron.
Cast iron, yes.
Okay.
I morph my tongue into a snake's tongue and
Oh,
I'm wondering if I
not
should
this.
I'm wondering if I should use this spell.
If you're wondering, you shouldn't.
Yeah, if you don't know the answer to something that you're going to be doing, you probably should not be doing it in the first place.
Indeed.
It's just suggestion.
It's your call. We're just warning you.
Nah. But I leave my tongue as a snake's tongue for now.
Okay, I need you to roll. Stand by. I need you to roll an intelligence check for me.
Oh,
It's just
Uh,
cipher.
7.
Okay. You taste soot in the air.
yeah, it makes sense given where we are.
Oh, that's what I now understand.
So, how far away is my character from those two, or from those guys?
Actually, probably about 2 feet from you. You kind of were. You and Ace were kind of starting to walk after Cipher after watching him get yeeted out of a crystal ball.
Into a broom closet, into 2 people. Well,
Gotcha.
1 person. The
Technically
other
only
ducked
one.
out of the way.
Yes. Also, where are we exactly in the Blackgate?
You
If
all
you
are
look on the
current.
map, he has our little blips.
Yeah, but that doesn't tell you where y'all at. You're currently at an air train terminal that's also a courthouse.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Oh, I see our tags now. They literally blended in with a roof.
Oh, we had to zoom in.
Yeah, you have to zoom in to find the.
You said courthouse?
Yeah.
It's a
Yes, it doubles as a.
Literally dead center of the entire place.
Volrath proceeds to sweat profusely.
I would pull out a towel and toss it to him. You'll get your sweat everywhere. Stop it.
I do not do well in courthouses.
Wonder why.
Don't worry, Volrath. We'll be walking out of here quickly.
Thank you. I'm going to use prestidigitation to clean up the sweat.
okay.
A neat trick.
So,
Very
Kev, what do
useful
these
spell.
two? What do these two look like?
Why don't they explain? Let's have Volriff explain how he looks before we go to Red Wolf. Redfoot.
Standing before you is a 6'2", red-scaled dragonborn with golden eyes. His clothes are slightly charred, and he appears to have no interest in cleaning that.
Oh, you'll like where we're going.
As for me, you'll see a probably 3 foot tall halfling, red hair, braided into one long braid, as she is wearing looks like some sort of light monk garb, but with heavy wraps around her fists. And
Okay.
Alrighty. Now, the original quest for Malgar is still in effect for 3 of the members that know about it. Would they like to continue on with this quest or head over to the guild and register as actual adventurers?
I feel like it would be a wise decision to register as adventurers while we continue
Probably,
this quest.
we probably would need to do that first, so that we can get directions to Iabiths.
Yes.
Aeolus, I have a question.
What's up?
Do you know if it costs anything to get registered as an adventurer here?
Don't know. I was only here for a day last time, and I certainly didn't register as an adventurer last time. I was
Ugh,
too busy goofing off and causing problems.
great.
And also, while I'm standing here, I'm going to go ahead and attune to one of my cloaks. Cloak of the Oven kind.
Okay. You have attuned.
Yay! Confetti.
Literally, everyone just sees confetti just puff out of his cloak.
I look around like, what the fuck?
That's weird.
is it meant to do that?
Burr
No
just
idea.
clapping while sitting on top of her book. Hello!
Hello.
Okay.
She's awake.
All right, since Malgar has just now joined us, I have to do one thing.
Oh no.
The
Pop out
crystal
of the-
ball starts to vibrate while on the ground.
I dive for cover.
I immediately
guy.
fly 20 feet straight into the air, away from that thing.
And I take a couple steps back.
Everyone watches as it glows brightly before little guy runs up, puts both claws on top of it, and you watch as the crystal ball dissolves, but then reforms into his master, Malagar.
Did you just break the crystal ball?
No,
Then
he just made sure that Malagar didn't go
Bro,
shooting
you
out.
motherfucker! I sleep
oh well.
for 10 minutes longer than I needed to, and you turned me into a fucking ball.
Jesus,
In his
that's way
defense,
different than your
it
normal
was.
voice.
In his defense, it was the cat.
Hello. Roro basically types up while waving her hand.
His defense, it was the cat.
That's why I
If
said
all else,
Roro.
blame the cat.
This is what you get for snoozing your alarm 3 times.
Malgar, as you start to sit up, you notice that there's 2 new members among the group.
Maybe it wasn't 10 minutes.
Hello, big fella.
Oh, fuck, I don't have my D&D Beyond shit open. Hold on.
Holding on.
Holding on.
Hold on harder.
Hanging on.
I'm giving her all she's got, Captain.
Relax.
What's wrong with you? Relax. Relax more. I said relax!
Uh,
Okay.
Well, at least now that he's here, we can actually all register all at once with the Adventure Guild.
yeah.
Which Roro claps her paws and goes, "Good! This is very good."
Do you know the way, Roro?
You need directions.
Yes. To the
I haven't
to the guild.
I haven't been in Blackgate in 20 years.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna be lost.
Okay, we'll find somebody.
Roro, if you help us find the way, Aeolus will give you a fish.
She quickly opens her book, starts making chants. None of y'all can understand what the chants are because the text box hasn't appeared. But the moment that she puts both her hands onto the book, a small little white wisp seeps out of it, and she goes, "You can follow that."
Okay, cool. That greatly helps.
Aeolus, pay the cat.
I pull out the
As
bucket of
Nona,
I pull out the bucket of infinite fish and give her 2 fish.
she takes the 2 fish, hands them back to you, Ace, before diving into the bucket and pulls out the biggest
Lord.
fish she could find.
Oh Lord, we're doing this again?
Well, those are the 2 fish you wanted, right?
No, those are for you. Those were the ones he said for me to give you a fish. I was giving you more than what he said to give you. I was trying to be nice.
I said pay the cat.
We pay the kitty with fish.
I was. Usually
Everyone
when
does.
someone pays them is then the person that being paid doesn't get to pick what they want. They receive payment for their assistance.
Oh, man,
Everyone,
we've got a full fucking party. Okay.
all y'all just hear this low, cat-like growl as Roro stares at Ace or
Okay, just let me keep the bucket.
Alios. I'll remember
I-
this.
I get between Roro and Ace, say, hold on, hold on, hold on. Look at Pavos. I hand him 2 fish, like, make these bigger.
I need everyone to roll an intelligence check. Well, an
Dodge.
intelligence saving.
Oh, intelligence saving throw?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, 13.
15.
17.
12.
14.
For everyone that rolled below 15, I need you to roll. Well, no, I need you to reduce 2 points off your health.
Okay.
The fish explode to the
As
size
little
of the
guy
building.
touches the fish, you watch as the fish wiggle in place before exploding into the size of 2 blue whales and about to start falling on top of the building. Sadly, for
They vanished into the book.
Volreth, Rowena,
Yeah.
Malagar, and Cypher, all y'all had the 2 blue whales fall on top of y'all.
Hold it. I also cast Fairy Fall on them.
Oh!
Or Featherfall.
Oh!
Oh, damn.
Add 1
Doesn't change the
point
weight
to
of the
everyone.
object.
You're welcome.
No, but it does.
Change the speed at which they fall.
Which
Yes,
reduces the
That's true.
damage.
It doesn't change the weight of it being a blue whale.
Yes, and I
We
go
don't
to
take
Roro.
2
There's
damage
your
from.
fish.
We don't take 2 damage from it smacking us. We take 2 damage from it smacking the ground. If it was smacking us, I don't think we have the health bar big enough.
None
It
of
must
us
be
does.
strong.
Even all of us.
I
Not
do
pull-
that.
strong enough to carry
Well,
that.
I do technically. I technically do.
I go over to
I would sidestep and
Roro
be like,
and say,
damn,
there's your
that's
fish.
unfortunate.
But I don't like whale.
It's not a whale. It's just it's the same fish, just the size of a whale.
But
Roro,
okay.
you like fish?
Yes.
This is big fish.
Ooh.
Not whale, big fish.
Yes.
Roro stands there holding her paws to her mouth.
This
The
is
fish that she originally pulled out of the bucket, she quickly kicks it back towards Ace before summoning
I
a
literally
crystal ball.
I literally pull the bucket over and catch the fish, and it flies back into the bucket and pull the bucket away.
She creates a crystal ball and tosses it at the giant blue whale fish, and crystal
Blue
ball
whale
smacks.
sized fish.
Yes,
the whale-sized
sh-
fish.
Master ball, go!
and you watch as these fish are dissolved, torn apart, and shredded, and then absorbed into this crystal ball. Before returning back
I
to
look,
Roro's paws.
I look painful.
Oh, they didn't feel a thing.
I would hope not.
Would you like to feel it?
No,
Not at this time.
Not
Not
again.
at this time.
but it looks like
Would
you
you
will
like
have.
to feel how like to know how it feels? No, no, no.
No.
It looks like you're gonna have food for a long while, though.
Okay.
A day.
We have a short one and
Hello.
a dragon.
Again. He's gonna
Anyone
live
want
where
to
we
explain where the fuck they come from?
They came out of that broom closet.
They came out of what?
Points at the open door, or with a Jack-shaped hole in it. They came out of that.
Okay. Further question.
Mhm.
Dragon, what were you doing with the halfling in the closet?
Fucking
So we were in a
most likely
casino,
being
and
summoned to
now
this
we're here.
Yeah, they were most likely being summoned to this world, and this is where they were summoned to.
A likely
Like-
story. Crossbreeding between such a short race and mighty race should not be allowed.
I
Hey,
agree.
I was raised by dwarves, you ass.
Malagar,
Those must
your
have been some
racism
tall
is showing
dwarves.
again.
Fuck.
Anyways, I say we go follow the wisps. Where
Yeah,
are they?
we followed the
They
wisp.
went.
All right. So y'all are starting to follow the wisp, and you see the wisp go down a couple stairs and through the door that says entrance to the courthouse.
I think that's the entrance to the courthouse.
So we're going deeper into the courthouse or out of the courthouse?
You're going into the courthouse to get onto the ground floor.
Oh, okay.
Remember, this is a train station on top of a courthouse.
Oh, okay.
Also, Cypher, you're still tasting soot.
I taste
All right.
shit. Stacy, did you shit in my lunch?
So, as you're all walking through the courthouse, you see all these different types of creatures, ranging from elves, hobbits, or halflings, from some of y'all other educated individuals,
Mhm.
anthropomorphic beings, skeletons made out of metal, and dragons. No, these
Full blown dragons or just regular like half dragons?
these are full-blown dragons.
At
Okay,
seeing
are
the
they-
dragons, Volrith gets a very visible smile on his face.
All right, listen, Dragon. I know you're horny, but stop it.
No, you don't
Sure.
understand.
What is
Dream
the
to be real dragon.
Russian?
I forget the accent. Dream to be real dragon.
It's not as all
Rock.
cracked up as you think it is.
Bolarif, I need you to roll a perception check.
Oh no,
Okay.
he's either
Should
going
I
to
get
come
behind
down with
him?
the Shabriri or he's going to make it.
18.
Should I?
Okay. As y'all are walking past one courtroom, Volrif hears this squeal from a lady type deal. And the doors sort of open and he watches as this orange otter and this purple otter are like in hand to hand, seeming very excited as this blue dragon lady walks out and sighs. Oh man, those two are going to be such a happy couple.
Wait, what does the blue dragon look like, Cat?
Are there any notable marks on the purple otter?
Yes, there's a purple scar in the middle of his chest.
I see
And
what
the
you
shape,
did
yeah.
there. I approve of this so much.
But to answer
Yeah.
Ace's question, you can tell that her wings, even though they were folded, you can see these starry constellations in them.
Aelus instantly stops and looks at her. Niveth.
Do you say this in a whisper, or do you say this in a normal?
Kind of like a mix.
You see the dragon lady turn towards you and go, "How do you know my name?"
Because I know your sister Iavith. She talked about you before.
What has Iabeth done this time?
Nothing. I'm actually returning to visit, and and going by her shop was my next stop.
Oh, you're a friend? You may want to know where her shop is now.
Yes, please, if you could.
You're going to want to travel south to 2 streets. On the second street, you're going to want to walk west for about 5 minutes. The moment that
Aelus
you
is like
smell,
he's furiously writing down the directions.
the the moment that you start to smell burning oxygen, well, burning air, you're at the right place. She
Understood.
says, as she says that, she starts to walk away.
It was a pleasure to meet you in
Burning.
person finally, Niveth.
Yes. Please let my sister know to wear a shirt.
They're
The
talking
whole fucking
in.
town is horny.
I've told you
No, that's
before.
the red light district.
I've also told you before, Mallory. This entire place is just filled with horny. And you're gonna have to get used to it.
But continuing on, are y'all continuing to follow in the west because it's currently getting away?
Yes, we're following the
I'm.
list.
I moved to
Follow the
follow after it. I'm still flying around about a foot
I
off
never
the
said
ground.
I stopped.
It's
Malgar,
true.
Malgar, only a few actually kept going. Mr. Ace is now catching up.
Well,
Yeah.
I've stopped with Ace.
Ah. Now y'all two are catching up. The wisp is currently swinging around and going down the stairs to what seems to be the lobby of this courthouse. And it soon phases through another set of doors, which leads to the outside world. As y'all walk out, I need everyone to start rolling a perception check.
Perception check.
I don't see shit.
I hate
There's
this.
my luck.
Nine.
There's a 6.
Well, it looks like everybody's rolling shit.
Okay.
I was stuck in the corner of the screen
Oh,
again.
I made the one roll that mattered.
oh, fuck.
Can I just passively perceive everything instead?
Yeah. And can I just
Same.
use my passive perception of 11?
Got a 15.
Yeah, fucking. If we're just passing by something and it's not something that actually requires a fucking like us to focus down, then you should use our passive perception, Charisma. I know it's more work to open up everyone's tab for that.
Yeah, but the only
Could
reason
always
why I
just tell you
asked
what
it,
it is.
yes, there's that. But the thing is, though, the reason why I asked all y'all to do a perception check is because you're about to be walking out into the middle of the road.
Ah,
Um, well, then I can tell you just right now, I don't know the rules of a road. I'm not looking both ways, then double taking on the other way. Fucking, I'm not doing any of that. I'm just gonna
Nope.
get hit by whatever's in the fucking road.
Well, it seems like
All of
everyone's
our
gonna
shit.
get hit.
well,
All of our
I,
Everyone's
shit
getting hit.
rolls.
I'm
But to be
still.
fair, we would have known to stop when we exited the damn building. Unless the building's entrance is just in the middle of the road.
It's in the middle of the road.
I'm at the very least still flying a little bit.
Alrighty. Let me see. Starting with Ace, because Ace rolled a 2.
Yeah.
And then we'll go to Redfoot. So, Ace, as you step out,
I
a cart
face
runs
plant.
over your feet
Ow.
as it steamrolls by.
Some
Cypher,
things
you are
in some
right.
universes never change.
Cypher, as you are right behind Ace, you get knocked by the lantern on that said carriage as it rolls by.
Spink.
Volriff, you stumble over the two and nearly get hit by a running horse. But luckily you were able to evade. Malagar, you're now able to see what the horse is, as you see all 6 of its legs and the hands for hooves.
Oh no!
Okay.
You mean the
Not
hooves for
this again.
hands?
Yes.
Grossels.
Nona, as Malgar draws his swords, Nona, you get poked in the gut by Malgar. As you
Great, am I
also get to see
bleeding?
this. No, you took no damage.
Good.
You just got poked. But you see that horse fly by as well. And finally, Rona, as you step out, you also get your feet ran over. But but it's not by a carriage. No, it's by a cart drawn by mice.
What the fuck?
The
Is
size
it in
of
the
mice.
shape? Is it? Oh, never mind.
Yep, say what you were going to say.
I was going to say, is it in the shape of a pumpkin?
Cinderella reference.
Funny, but no.
As the mice drive by, we hear the Three Blind Mice song appearing.
I'll allow that.
Nice.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, you're all outside, and sadly, I need one of y'all to give me a passive perception, because most likely you have just lost the wisp.
11.
16.
I was gonna say, whoever's got the fucking highest, speak up.
My passive perception is at 16.
Okay.
That's probably the highest.
Yeah.
All right. So Nona, you were able to see the wisp as it's going northbound on the road.
Just out of curiosity, is it shiny? This wisp.
It's like a bright white light, but no one else can see it.
After it,
Well, none of the regular people. The party can see it if you point it out to them.
Okay.
after it,
I chase after the wisp
you
and
must
urge everyone to follow me.
I
Does
moved
everyone
to
follow?
I moved to follow, but I am moving high up into
Yes.
the air by about 25 feet.
Don't get smacked.
That's why I'm going
Be
25
flying
feet.
There could be flying cars.
Does he get hit by a train?
Fine, Jane.
Cypher, I need you to roll a perception check.
Well, no.
Splatter.
16.
I mean, it wouldn't really
Oh,
be
good.
splattered because it would just knock him out of the way.
Cypher,
He
you
has
hear
3
a
degrees
loud
of freedom.
you hear a loud horn, and as you turn to look, one of the sky trains is currently taking off at Mach fuck, and you barely avoid it as it flies straight over your head. Literally, you could feel the heat of each train car's wheel flies right over your face.
At 25
Get the
feet?
fuck out of the sky.
What are they doing that low? That's barely
This
two
is the
stories.
subway.
The what?
Flying subway.
What? I dropped down.
No.
To be
That's-
fair, the train station's like right there. So if they're flying, that's makes sense for it to be that low on takeoff.
There.
I
But
jump up and grab his tail and carry him like a balloon.
how high am I? After I dive to avoid the train, how high am I at for drift to try and grab my tail?
You're at 10 feet.
So
do I
I-
need to roll with do I need to roll with athletics check?
Oh
or-
yes, you do. If you're gonna do this, you're gonna roll an athletics check. Cypher, I need you to roll a strength check.
Please. 13.
Okay.
strength check. Okay.
Please. Please.
16.
Damn it.
Wait, that's 14.
That's 14.
You
I
are
just barely
unable to
missed.
catch the tail.
Damn it. I still chase after the wisp.
Okay.
I move to
What?
follow.
Get your
Okay.
ass out of the sky.
No.
As y'all chase the wisp, Nona, you notice that it suddenly turns and starts going westbound on the road. But this road seems a lot more busier than the one y'all were on, as there's a lot more things on it.
Roll perception.
Perception.
Yes.
20.
Okay. You see a
12.
convoy. I'm gonna wait till everyone's done.
Aligar
Oh,
apparently
yeah,
has the
me.
best perception for that.
Uh-huh.
Well, mine was a 14 plus 6.
Mine was a 19
Plus 4.
Is anyone else gonna roll a perception check?
At the moment.
Okay. So I'm gonna go with Cypher. Cypher, you see jack shit, nothing. You just see a cloud on the freaking roadway as things are traveling by. You can't really concentrate on what's traveling by.
Wouldn't that just be the smoke from the trains just going over the road? From how, since he's still flying?
No, he's looking at the road, not up in the sky.
I'm not that high.
Rowena,
Yes.
you only see blurs of feet moving by, and wheels. You can't tell what anything is either. Now for Nona and Malgar. You can see everything from carts, horses, and you see these odd metal vehicles quickly running down the road, heading from the west to the east, and they're tan, almost box-like. And you can see this weird symbol on the side of it. Out of the top of one of them, though, Malgar, you see this orangish dog-looking creature, almost like an anthropomorphic dog, sitting outside of it, and her hands go up in the air as you can hear her go "woo" as it drives by. All right. Does everyone want to
Interesting.
continue following the wisp?
Yes.
Yes. Just to do
Yes.
so carefully.
All right. Each one of you have crossed the street and now are traveling westbound.
Isn't
Though
that
now,
east?
Other
Since it
direction.
was going north, that would be east. There you go.
East? I thought you said west.
West.
Why would I need yeast?
God damn it. Go home.
okay,
I am home.
the wisp starts to approach this one building, this very nice building type deal, and it sits in front of the stairways for it, allowing all y'all to finally catch up with the wisp. As you look at the door, it says, "Welcome, adventurers, to the outpost of the Adventuring Guild, Black Gate City, Chapter 11."
Oh, we reached it.
Would anyone like to enter the building?
Yes.
All right, Ace enters the building. He noticed that there's only a table
I follow
and one
Ace.
person.
I'll go
Okay.
into.
Same.
Anyone else entering?
No sense to stay outside if everybody else went in.
Okay, nope. Okay. Enter, and Malgar, are you entering?
Well,
Yeah.
what I was saying was I was going in because there's no sense to stay outside.
Okay. So then everyone's inside. You see the person that's sitting at the table, a little elf. Kind of looks at all y'all. And I mean, this is a small elf. Like, this is like, Santa
Santa.
Claus elf.
Santa. Oh, that was fluffy.
But anyways,
Which one? The big elf or the little elf?
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer elf.
The kind that likes to be dentist.
Yes. Anyways, as y'all have entered, you see this little elf looking at all y'all, and she literally raises her hand and goes, there's too many people in here. This is against the fire code. Can a few of you exit out? We can only have a max of 3
I will walk
in here.
outside. Sorry, I apologize.
Why did the halfling leave? He's only half a person.
First
Will
off,
you
I
accept 3.5?
No, can't be above half.
I don't like that answer. Try again.
Can I roll persuasion to let us be in there until we finish our business? It won't be that long, anyways.
I need Malgard to roll an intimidation check, and I need Nona to roll
23.
for persuasion.
Also 23.
Okay, both of you succeed. She is too scared of Malgar and allows for the halfling to stay, and she is swooned by Nona's words of confidence that if a fire starts, it won't cause any harm. There's been a fire in the last 200 years, so it'll be fine.
Oh no.
Got a bit
Oh
violent.
no!
Maybe leave the Dragonborn outside.
Yeah.
Fortunately,
I
I'm
said I
immune.
walked outside.
Whoosh.
Who has a wind spell to remove it? Oh no. Let me rephrase that. Who
I have
has
an
a
eight spell.
spell to extinguish fire?
Thaumaturgy, hi, how you doing? I think.
Good. You stay.
All right, let's get registered.
Oh, you want to register?
Yes.
Why we're
Yes,
here?
ma'am.
And with a
Oh.
charm, I ask, how much would it be for all of us?
You, how much?
Does it
Yes, how
cost to
much would it be to
register?
register?
If it costs anything at all, human.
Well, since the war, it's been rare for adventurers, so the guild has stopped asking for cost of mission. We're constantly looking for new adventurers. Most of our older ones are starting to retire now. And most of the younger folks are joining the war effort.
Can
So
you
it
can you tell me about that war?
oh there's
Can I
a group.
Can I persuade him not to ask that question? 'Cause I feel it would
Yeah,
be
don't answer it right
inappropriate.
now.
I
It's
need
gonna really it's counterintuitive
Or,
to what we're
you
trying
know,
to do right now.
just fucking ask him not to ask that question. You don't have to roll for that.
go ahead and
He's a
talk to him.
human fucking player.
Human being.
No.
It's Cypher. But anyways, go ahead and talk to Cypher and see if you can convince him.
Zephyr, with how nervous and chittery this small elf is, I don't think it'd be inappropriate to bring up, especially with all the bad memories that she might have of it.
Fair point.
Thank you.
Forget I asked.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, there's no cost. You just have to sign on this dotted line, and then I'll hand you your guild cards, which also double as guild teleportations for whenever the guild needs a guild quest to be completed.
May I roll investigation on the piece of paper to see if there's any hidden things on it?
Go ahead.
Like, oh hey, you're also giving up your firstborn.
22.
As you lift up the paper, you notice that it's not one piece of paper. No, it's 3,000 pieces of paper
Jesus.
of rules, regulations, what is the guild is accountable for, what is it not accountable for, and also a draft paper for the armed forces of the Communist Empire of Kazmijan.
I believe I'm starting to see why people are no longer becoming adventurers.
Oh. Oh
May I
dear.
ask why there's so many papers here? And why there's so many rules and regulations and a draft notice?
A draft notice?
Isn't that what this is? The signing here, it says, once
Oh.
signed, you are hereby drafted into the Communist Army. May I ask what that is?
Well, it's the armed force of Kazmijan, which Blackgate falls under. But I don't understand. The guild is supposed to be neutral. It's not supposed to have draft papers of any nation in it. And the rules and regulation are meant for how you approach each different nation in this steakhouse.
I assure her that we're not here to hurt her, but I would like to speak with whoever's in charge.
Can
I
I
look over
talk
to
to them?
Malgar
Obviously,
and say, "Get your club ready."
obviously, the guild regulations have been changed, and we've not been informed.
I do not have a club.
Do you have a
You have
short
something
sword?
blunt and
Arvos, produce club.
Parvos puts
Yes.
his hands on the ground. and
no.
rips a chunk of the flooring and hands it towards Malagar.
I'll
As it
fix that.
little
Whatever.
guy puts his hands back where the missing board is, and you watch as a tree stump grows and fills in the hole.
Good enough.
Nona just puts his hand over his face. God damn it. Godspeed,
You asked
Death,
me-
you little cretin! Do something normal!
You'll get Shiza.
You
Who-
suddenly
You
see
asked me.
little guy wearing a red flannel shirt, khaki pants, and has big ass spectacles as he's still looking sad.
Well, wait, what happened?
I just
Produce
Just look at him and-
Kriegmetzer.
I just look at him in utter just disbelief, like, you little shit.
That's what I called him.
You see its ears perk up.
I smirk with content and malice. I said, you know what? You did a good job. Well done, Pavos.
Oh!
I'm still holding my hand out, waiting for a Kriegmetzer.
Said writhing in pain from the
You
compliment.
watch. You watch as you said that to little guy. He holds his heart where his heart would be, collapses to the ground, and you watch as he bursts into flames.
What the fuck is
Uh-huh.
happening?
What?
The girl, the
Oh,
yell.
God,
Oh
what
dear!
happened?
What looks like that fire's happening now.
Jack, put it out.
I immediately just increase my wings to where they're bigger than the fire, wrap them around me, and just flop on the flames. Smother.
You notice the flames get bigger.
Kind of pop my head in the door. Is everything okay in there?
I use
No,
thaumaturgy to immediately.
Malagar, come insult your servant.
I immediately use thaumaturgy to dim and shrink the flames.
The flames are starting to slowly shrink, but then you see as little guy starts to shake violently, the flames start getting bigger as they're now absorbing your mana to get bigger.
Malagar,
I immediately
insult your
stop and
insult
back
your
away.
minion.
What the fuck is happening?
Think
Malagar,
reverse
insult
psychology
your
for
minion.
Pavos. Everything you do bad to him, he thinks is good, and everything you say you go to him is utterly terrifying to him.
I asked for a war knife.
Right?
Someone open the front door.
Actually, the
gonna
door's
kick in?
open because Volrith actually poked in.
All the way.
I snap my
Okay, open
fingers
it all the
and
way.
slam the thing open.
Okay. I walk through the flame, straight up to Parvos. Line the club up like it's a golf club, and punt the little shit out the door.
He gets
Boom.
punted out and goes flying straight into the sky, and all the fire in the building vanishes.
Hopefully he'll be back and like not just be dead, be done with us.
Parvos return.
He appears right behind Malagar, waving. Still in his red flannel khaki pants and brown spectacles.
Lose the spectacles.
The spectacles are now gone.
Okay.
Now please produce sword. I again hold my hand.
Little guy produces the most elegant, well-crafted, never seen before sword. And he
Oh. Another thing. I club Nona over the head.
sorry, my headset died.
Nona gets clubbed over the head.
How many points of damage do I take?
You will take 1d6.
Focus, you fools. Why are we fighting against each other?
We're not. We're punishing a stupid action.
We're punishing the elf. For
Literally
their
fucking
absurdity.
the one thing that we were assuring them that wouldn't happen, and we made it happen.
The elf specifically made
If
it
that doesn't
happen.
deserve a good clubbing, I don't want to be here anymore.
Would that be a
I mean,
custom roll
focus-
for that?
Just
No,
a custom
roll
roll.
a d6.
All right, now can we refocus on dealing with this guild
4.
situation?
You have taken 4 points of damage.
All right. I'm at 27. All right.
Okay.
I put my hand over my head and said, "Oh, it's not my fault the little bastard caught on fire.
Isn't it?
I was
You complimented him, and he burst into flame.
Yes, because he's being a smartass.
I take this ord from Polus. You were describing it, Charisma.
Yes, it's this very elegant, very nicely crafted sword. It's a sword that you've never seen before. And you even watch as the little guy holds it. He squeezes the handle, and you watch as pure light ignites around the blade of the sword. Before teeth come out on one side, and almost this loud winding noise comes off of it. And the crossguard splits into 4, and electricity, lightning starts shooting out of it.
Oh, it's my bro blade.
Actually, it's a chain sword mixed with a lightsaber, mixed with a claymore, mixed with a taser.
Lord.
Ah, yes.
Can we
Thing
tone it down
that
just to a
in
chainsword?
modesty, that thing cannot do.
Polus, can you read my mind?
Oh no.
You
That's
see
a
it
bad
as it
idea.
shakes its head left to right with its ears flapping against
Thank God.
its shoulder.
Okay. Then in
Thank
that
God.
case, I cast minor illusion and I create the image of a simple chainsword.
Turn
Little
that
guy
into
reaches
this.
out, grabs it, and as he pulls it out of the illusion, you watch as it manifests into real life.
Thank you. I will take that.
And then hands it off to Malgar.
Malagar, would you like to trade?
Trade what?
This absurd super sword of epic fighting versus that simple one.
Didn't he give both of those to Malagar?
No, he only gave the chainsword to Malgar.
Oh, okay. I could have sworn he gave both. Like, what are you going to trade for? He just gave both of them to him. But never mind.
Can we refocus, please?
Yes.
Yes, but for a sword. Malagar? Did he die?
Oh no. He's too entranced by the sword.
Okay, what?
Polus handed you a basic chainsword and made an super
Cypher.
powerful one for me. I am asking to trade the stupid, over exotic, powerful one for the simple one Polus handed to you.
Very well.
I take the simple chainsword and put it on my belt.
All right, so Cypher, you got a chainsaw. As Malgar reaches for the lightsaber, chainsword, taser that little guy made, little guy quickly shatters it on the ground, showing how weak he made it.
No.
Lord.
I look at this and I cast minor illusion and I create the image of a much more orcish chainsword and I say, "Give this to Malagar, please."
What? Did anyone else catch what he said?
Nope, not a word.
Something.
I use minor illusion to create the image of a orcish chainsword, and I tell Pulvis to hand it to Malagar.
Little guy reaches back into the illusion, pulls out the orcish chainsaw, and hands it off to Malgar.
Are we all good and situated now?
Okay.
Yes, let us continue.
The elf is currently speechless as she's sitting there on her chair, watched
How
a fire spontaneously occur, then get put out by an orc hunting a gremlin, and then it just reappears. It crafts multiple different weapons out of thin air.
Oh, don't worry, love. I'm with you. I don't know what the fuck's going on either.
Okay. Can you
I just
can you
smile
stop
and
drinking in my ear? It's a little disorienting.
Zero.
yeah.
Sorry,
Thank you.
I was grabbing some marshmallows.
Those are marshmallows.
Sound
What?
like Marshall.
Those things are hard as ice. God damn.
Yeah, you put them in the
That was
freezer.
the bag. I forgot that these don't have an automatic mute function like my other ones used to. You'd get a
That
certain
noise-
distance away. They wouldn't disconnect, they just mute.
You got
Okay.
noise suppression on those things?
All right.
Marshmallow.
The marshmallow.
Well, okay. Listen, you can sign here. You don't need the rest of that, especially that draft. Well, the guild leader would not be happy if he heard about that. I wonder how many other countries are doing that.
I would imagine all of them.
No, the
But
Shadow
there's all-
Empire doesn't. I actually used to live in the Shadow Empire before coming here. Before the war started.
We just
So you wait. So you weren't around to see whether or not they would draft.
No, I know how the Shadow Empire works. They don't need a draft.
You apparently also know how the guild works, but they draft.
Well, that's new to me. Because I haven't been working in the guild that long. Only about 50 years.
I don't know.
Okay. Only 50 years, he said.
But
Elf.
Elves.
elf.
But I grew up in the Shadow Empire, and one of the rules for the Shadow Empire is that all citizens are required to serve a minimum of 10 years in the armed forces before entering civilian life. So that's why I say they don't have to worry about a draft. Everyone serves after school.
Right. So the Shadow Empire is a Sparta.
The
Well, their greatest general is Leonidas.
Can you describe this Leonidas?
Oh, he's so handsome. His bronze skin, his magnificent ebony beard.
Okay, calm down there.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Oh, hush you. But yes, just sign on the dotted. Who left?
Ace.
Ace.
Why did he
He's
leave?
offline.
Oh, okay.
I think that was a connection thing.
You guys can go ahead and start signing on the
Are you?
dotted line.
Okay. I sign.
Okay. Please stand over there next to the painted window.
Okay.
Say cheese! And as she says that,
Free.
you see a flash of light in the blinding as hell. And once you regain your senses, you see her standing in front of you, holding up this tiny card. Here you go.
Thank you. And I grab it and just put it in my pocket.
Can you use investigation on the room to see if there's any traps?
Go ahead.
Fuck.
It's just a room with a stump now.
The room
With the
with
stump now.
Yeah, remember Malgar was handed a piece of 2x4 and then
Mhm.
told little guy to fix the
Yeah.
floor.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Just I still find it funny. All
Yeah.
right. Fuck it. I sign too.
Please stand in front of the door.
Why the door?
You're taller.
Why not the window? That's the same size, isn't it? Isn't it?
The crystal can't reach that high if you're standing in front of the window. Only short races like myself can stand in front of the window. Welcome back.
Hmm. Okay. I stand in front of the door.
Okay. Say cheese! And like that, another flash fills the room. Blinding as hell. Deafening as well. As you regain your senses, you don't see the same elf as what everyone else sees. You see this tall, almost like 6 foot tall, perfectly shaped woman as she's smiling with her elf ears clear as day. And she hands you the card. My number's on the back.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Thank
I'm fine, Cap.
you.
The internet decided to die for a moment.
Okay. The moment that you touch the card, she's back. The little elf. You're welcome. And she waddles back to the desk.
I'm
She
gonna.
looks at
What the fuck? So what
Can
the
I
fuck
have a
just happened?
wisdom saving throw for that?
So,
Just
so what
what
just fucking
happened? What was that?
I believe that's called being flirted with.
That's like.
Who's next?
I'll go next.
Sign here
I sign.
and stand next to the door, please.
I move to stand next to the door.
Are you standing next to the door? I can't tell.
Yes, I am standing next to the door.
Okay. Say cheese! Again, another flash fills the room. Your senses completely disoriented. As you start to regain your senses, you don't see the little elf. No. You see this monstrous demon standing before you, breathing heavily, emitting this black smoke off of him. No eyes. And he just smiles, opens his mouth, and reveals your card. Take it. Take it now.
We all see the same thing?
No.
Do we? Oh, look at.
I very quickly take it.
Welcome. Welcome. And as it laughs away, it disappears, and you see the little elf standing before you. Okay. She walks back to her table. Then next.
I go over to Cypher and actually no. before I even do that, is anyone shaken up at all about any of this?
I am
Everyone
visibly
else-
shaken.
Everyone
Okay.
else doesn't see the same thing y'all are seeing. All they're seeing is after the flash is this little elf girl crawling underneath her table and walking towards y'all with the card.
Can I ask Cypher what he saw exactly?
You don't
Sure.
have to ask if you can ask. Just ask Cypher.
You guys can talk amongst each other. You don't need my permission for everything.
Don't cut off the DM and you're fine.
What did you see exactly, Cypher? Or Jack?
I saw some kind of demon. I feel like it is some kind of illusion. I want to say that, but I'm not sure.
Okay,
Well,
I just
I saw something completely different. I saw a female elf that gave me a card with her number on the back of it, but I don't
Someone's getting
know.
lucky.
Huh?
So someone's getting lucky is what I hear.
I just saw like I didn't see anything like right.
Yeah, you're fine. You saw nothing.
Oh, what y'all guys talking about? She was just a flash and then bam, just her handed me the note, the badge.
I have a
Okay.
feeling that there's something else going on here.
All right,
So
who's
did we
next?
figure? So Cap, out of character, we figured out the situation with like the draft thing, or are we just ignoring it?
She basically decided to just have you field paper. That's it.
Okay.
So who's
Then
next?
I'd go next.
Okay. You approach. You sign. She looks at you. Please stand next to the door. Please.
So
Just making sure. This is the Dragonborn.
no, this is me, Cap.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
no.
interested to see what happens with me.
She looks up at you and goes, "Say cheese!" Not like in that deep voice before. And as the flash occurs, everyone else gets the flash to return. But when it returns, Ace is gone.
Oh, that's not good.
For
I
Ace,
quickly
though,
bring out a dagger and pointed it at the elf's throat. Where did he go? Start talking.
you see the elf with this wicked smile before she just bursts into flames and disappears.
Oh, the fire hazard.
Oh no, I don't fucking think so. Parvo, fetch that creature.
You see Parvo standing still, obviously staring where the creature was, but you see him start to slink back, slowly hiding behind Malagar's leg.
Well,
Does that happen
So
before?
whatever
it's
it
out of our
was, he
control.
is afraid of it.
Now, to Ace, as the flash stays on, it slowly starts to vanish, and as you start to regain your senses, you see where the elf was sitting, and none of your party members are, sits a familiar face. A ninja-looking kitsune with all 9 of her tails swaying.
What color are the
Hello.
tails?
Pink, red,
Colors of the rainbow.
no. It is the one and only Katina, Haika's little sister. Well, if it isn't
I
Alios,
instantly go over and hug her.
she giggles, hugging you back, but quickly pushes you away. I can't let my sister know that you're back. I'm so happy to see you.
He is literally like holding back tears. As am I, my dear. I have been trying to find you a way back here for longer than you can imagine. To make amends for everything that happened.
I can tell. I've been watching ever since the Great Beyonder allowed you to return. But he's only allowing me to have this chance once, until you find an actual temple of mine. Listen,
That was the next stop after Blackgate. I will find you. I
I
will make
understand.
everything right.
But Alios, you got to listen. Something's going on. Something very drastic. There is an evil trying to make this world stay the way it is. I'm trying to find it with some of the other spirits. We're having no luck. Maybe you and your friends, your new friends, can find out. Maybe the Great Beyonder allowed y'all to be here to help find this evil. I don't have much more time. Heike is demanding to meet me, to learn what's going on in the Empire, since most of my temples are there. Until next time. She says that and puts her hand in the middle of your chest, making your scar glow brightly before returning you back to the guild. For everyone else, you suddenly now have guild passes just appear and float in front of y'all.
I go up to him and say, "You okay? Where did you go?"
He's like, Aeolus is like on his knees and he's like holding back tears as he's like clutching his chest. I found her, but only for a moment. I will get you back. As he then looks up at Drift. I'm all right. I just got to meet someone very special that I've been trying to find.
Okay. All y'all are now members. Now, I think Malagar really needs his boomstick.
Yep, and luckily I have directions to Iabeth's.
Would everyone like to leave this guild house?
Yes.
Yes, please.
All right.
Sure.
Everyone starts to leave the guild house.
Wait, did Voros get his guild card yet?
Everyone got their
Oh,
guild
yeah,
card.
well,
Oh, good.
I was outside for that entire thing.
Yeah, but you still got it. You watched as this magical card just floated in front of you.
Yep, I picked it up and put it in my pouch.
Buddy, that was crazy. You should have been in there. It was crazy. There was a bunch of flashes. Apparently, people saw things. Like one guy disappeared. That guy disappeared for a bit. It was crazy.
Indeed.
Hold on, it's the fucking halfling like part red.
Did they have you smoke anything?
All right, wish.
Like, the fucking boom tower. Oh fuck. If that's like actually how you speak, I'm not trying to make fun of you. It's just funny as fuck to think of a halfling speaking like that.
I'll tell you what, man. Got tank flashes and the bang.
Nigga, flashlight, man, and everybody the beaver, man.
Crazy, man. I tell you
God
what, man.
damn it,
Flip
Bobby.
off go and say cheese, and then it'll go dark speech and be like, oh.
Oh fuck.
Oh, Malagar. Little
Yeah,
guy is still hugging your leg, still scared out of its mind of whatever it saw.
it will probably pass.
Most likely.
Well,
No.
we know. I think I know why he was afraid.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know why he was afraid as well.
Well, I know why for a different reason. Because if he was seeing Kantani, he definitely knows. Definitely knows he shouldn't be messing with her.
So before y'all go towards Iabeth's smithery, would y'all like to discuss what happened? I'll be taking each of y'all to the actual location. If you guys want to talk about what just happened.
So I have a quick question. Like, Aeolus pulls his shirt down. Is there a mark on his scar?
There is a clear and evident mark of a sakura flower on his scar,
That is both
which
impressive and
when
concerning.
which on showing it, the little guy climbs up Malagar's leg and onto his back, hiding his face into the back of Malagar.
Yep, I know exactly why he's afraid.
Okay,
tell. Why does the flower scare the almighty Parthos?
Because this is the mark of the sister of the goddess Haika. This is Kantani's mark.
Oh,
The one of the main people I was coming back to this world to find.
so that creature that was here
Was an illusion made by her.
was a god.
hold.
She's one of the most powerful spirits of this world. She's not a god, but she is
Okay.
kind of like a demigod of sorts, if you want to get technical about it.
So hold up. We almost got into a fight inside of a guild hall with a demigod.
Yes, but I'm pretty sure if we'd actually done so, she probably would have actually revealed herself.
Okay.
And
Well,
de-escalated it.
fair warning. I told Parthos to drag that creature screaming back here.
Oh, that wouldn't have worked. Hence the reason why he started cowering. That would have
Yes.
very, very ended badly.
Well,
Then may I ask something?
Sure.
Why did it give me a card with her phone number on it? And
Because
what's
she's
a
a
phone?
trickster and because she's a trickster. Trickster and Tantani loves to be playful.
a phone is. Do you have
Why
magic
did it
mirrors?
give me a card with a phone number on it? And what the fuck is a phone?
Don't worry about it.
Elf, I have a
There are
question.
plenty of things in this world that will continue to hurt your brain, so you really shouldn't worry about it.
I have a
Okay.
question for the elf.
Don't worry, it's been in one ear out the other most of the time I'm here.
Yes, Cypher, what is your question?
Do you have magic mirrors to communicate with one another in your world?
No. We use
Okay.
crows and birds. Usually eagles.
So you send letters.
For the most
Noted.
part, yes.
Then my attempt to explain this would only end in failure. I will wait till we
That's why-
find an example in this world to
That's why I
explain,
said don't worry about it.
Well,
if
no,
we
I
ever
wouldn't
do.
have the concept of a fucking phone myself either.
Nope. And you most certainly would not have something for me to compare a phone to.
Telepathic
his-
communication.
Wouldn't
through a
his
device.
wouldn't his version of a phone just be shouting long distance and hearing each other through the
Yes.
void?
Yes.
Yes.
No, wait. I
Just
just thought of something even better.
From one side,
That's-
from one
that's-
mountain,
wait,
you
wait,
hear
wait,
"Wah!"
wait.
and then the other mountain responds with "War," and then you two are ready.
That's
Don't
just the
smoke
equivalent
signals.
of someone on a phone call and they're both just on speakerphone.
Don't smoke signal us, we'll smoke signal you.
Yep.
In reality, they're just shouting long distance.
Okay. As y'all start to approach a certain area, Ace, I need you to roll a perception check.
Ten.
You smell soot in the air. Can someone else roll a perception check, please? Just
Um,
one. Just one.
I got it. Not 20.
You smell the burning of oxygen and metal as you loudly hear the clanging of metal against an anvil. Obviously, y'all are nearing a blacksmith's hut. And as y'all do, and look through one of its windows, you can see this beautiful female dragon of white scales, some black, as well in orange markings, working hard on crafting what seems to be a scythe. But you also notice that she's not wearing a shirt, undergarments,
Oh.
or any type of protection. It's just her bare chest in the wind. And every time that she hits the metal blade, the sparks land on her white chest.
The
Yep,
technique is
that's
flawless.
That's Iabeth.
The dragon stops what she's doing and looks up, lifting up her goggles to reveal her beautiful ember eyes as she looks at everyone there. Do I know you? She
He
basically
was have
asks.
a he
Oh,
was have a
Sapphire.
very like surprised look on his face, as that she doesn't remember him.
Do I know any of y'all? Because one of y'all said my name. I wasn't really paying attention.
I did, but can you first put on a shirt? Your sister told me to mention that to you.
Which one?
Niveth. We met her at the courthouse earlier today.
wasn't that
She's not.
the? Never
Continue,
mind.
Cypher.
Wasn't that the dragon you were talking to with the stars on her wings?
Correct.
No, Nyavith is not my mom. Plus, wearing a shirt is stuffy in here.
I do remember you complaining about this place being stuffy. I thought after all this time you would learn to open a window.
Seriously, do I know you? Because you know a lot about me. It was
Eos would
very concerning.
walk closer to her.
She quickly takes the scythe. Listen, if you're that one of them stalker ones, I'm not afraid to use this, even though I hate the act of killing. So you better back
No,
off, mister.
Can I walk
I'm
up
not a
and use
stalker.
persuasion?
No. Let me handle this.
Aeolus, just introduce
All
yourself
right.
already.
My name is Aeolus. I knew you roughly 10 years ago. We met in Blackgate.
She looks at you kind of funny. There's only one guy I met 10 years ago, and he died in front of me, even though I only knew him for a day. So I don't care who you are, Mr. Aeolus, but you can back up.
I'm going to show you something as he reaches for the blade. I'm not doing anything with it. I just want you to look at it. As he unsheaths the blade, which has a unique blue-black glow in the blade itself, in addition to its pattern. And do you recognize this? And she has seen this because she saw it at the event, Cap.
I don't recognize it at all.
Mm-hmm.
He hands it to her with the hilt.
She holds
Touch
it
it
and
and
looks.
see.
She holds it and looks at it, and you notice as she's holding it, this purple glow surrounds it. Yeah, I don't understand anything about this. It's a nice looking blade. I'm not gonna lie. It'd be nice if I crafted it, but I've never seen that blade in my life. And she hands it back to you.
Eos has this immensely sad look on his face because he saw the flash of purple and he knows that something's going on. I see. I see. Then I guess I'm mistaken. My apologies, Ibeth.
Oh, you're fine. You seem too sweet to be a stalker, so maybe you're just one of those mind breakers. But I can't just be focusing on you. I got a business to run. The rest of y'all, what do you want? I'm more than happy to help out in any way.
I'm just here. I'm just following along these guys. I'm good. Thank you. Nice wares, by the way. Looking great.
My thank you. Being-
Malagar, get up here.
Oh, an orc. They're always fun to get orders from.
Boomstick.
Oh no.
Blame
Hey,
the bunny.
no. Amanda's nice, and I thank her for that, but I have some terrible news. The blueprint that I had for the boomstick that I made for Amanda, it accidentally got burnt when I had an argument with some folks. Listen, I'm more than happy to build you another boomstick. I just need one to base off of. And I can't call Amanda. She's like 3 days away.
Wait, so you just need one to base it off of, correct?
Yes, and before you ask little guy, he goes too extreme for my taste.
I have found a
I would
solution
though.
to it.
I could offer a quest if any of y'all are in.
Mm,
Yeah, it sounds like none of y'all are in the guild.
No, we're
we
on, bro.
just registered into the
We
guild.
just
Register.
finished registering.
Oh, ooh, even better. So, would anyone like to take the quest? I really need that boomstick to base off of, and there's only one place in the world to find it. Well,
Which would be
there's two places. You could either go to the south, which is currently at war, and I would probably never see y'all ever again, or and she steps away from her anvil, going to this shelf of scrolls, and she pulls one out and opens it up, revealing the northern section of the world. You see this island right here? And she points to the island, the farthest north island. This is called Armalia. If you can go there and retrieve a boomstick for me, I will make that boomstick exactly for you with all the magical bells and whistles. Okay? What do you say?
Sounds
our
fun.
options are going to Armalia or going south out towards the Shadow Empire.
Yes.
Based on what I've heard, Armalia is the safe and easy option.
Correct. But I also need to go south because I need to meet with Kantani.
well, it's kind of hard. The only way to go south is by joining the military or a guild quest.
Wouldn't this be a quest?
This is a quest, not a guild quest. See, the guild
Mm.
master, which is currently located here in the north, would give out what is known as a guild quest. And if it happens to take place in the southern hemisphere, then you would travel that way. Right now, there are no active guild quests, sadly.
So if we wanted to get a guild quest without joining the military, we would have to meet with the guild master and request a special one.
No, he will issue out a guild quest when one comes up. If it's of dire importance where the guild has to mobilize, he will let every guild member know. After all, if you got the cards, you should have had those regulations laid out before you, right?
Yes.
Then yeah, that's how the guild quests work. So,
And there's no other way to get into the Shadow Empire besides that.
well, you can try to cross the DMZ.
That's always a pleasure. Oh, Jack apparently wrote something.
Yeah. So, Cypher, you want to cast Minor Illusion?
In front of Fulvis.
Okay. You cast Minor Illusion in front of Porvis. And little guy, and he reaches out, grabs the item that you have crafted, and as he pulls it out, Iabeth catches what y'all are doing. And she goes, "Let me see it." And little guy hands it to her. You see this? This is a boomstick that little shit made. Okay, little guy ears perk up, looking like all happy and all that. It's very nice. It's very clean. Almost looks exactly like the one that you asked to be manufactured. Correct, Mister Horny with the chain tail.
Name's Jack, but yes.
Mr. Mr. Horny.
Mr. Horn, I'm calling you Mr. Horny for now.
Well, Mr. Horny, here's your boomstick. And she pops it open. But when she does, you see it break into styrofoam. And that's what he makes.
I'm looking at my sword now.
It is styrofoam. Dun dun dun.
Uh,
He can make anything and everything, but if you have him base stuff off of things, he is only going to make them look functional. They are not going to be actually functional. He's got to make them himself. Thing is, though, when he goes to the extreme, when you think you have a boomstick, you actually have a fire spewer that can destroy towns.
Oh,
Okay.
That works for me.
I am now looking at the chainsword and flicking it.
As you flick it, you see it break into M&Ms.
And I just thought I had a weapon that was semi-functional.
Should have kept the one he made.
Do you need weapon?
And I will take a stick at this point.
We're in a
I can-
weaponsmith shop. Just ask
Right, yeah,
Iabeth.
we're a blacksmith. You can just pick it
Uh,
out.
I'm
I
not
look
a
at
fan of
Iabeth.
I'm not a fan of making a.
I
death
will
weapons.
I will take a blunted weapon over having nothing. One that can do no harm is better than being unarmed. Because at the very least, with a blunted weapon, I can knock the sharp and pointy, dangerous things away from me.
Okay.
I have 2 daggers and a quarter stick. Do you want one?
No.
He basically
But-
says he basically has 2 butter knives and a stick.
Would
My
you like
bit.
his items or would you like my item? And she lifts up and reveals a chain whip made
That's
out of
probably a better
pure
choice.
gold with some weird rubies every 5 segments.
I would take the
I
weapon.
honestly would prefer your craftsmanship to whatever he has. My concern is my inability to pay.
Well,
Because
the
I
person
am.
that originally commissioned me to make this never showed up. He said he needed it for killing vampires and demons, but he never returned back to claim it. So it's already been paid for, so I just need someone to take it off my hand.
What is the weapon I'm looking at?
It's like a chain whip made out of pure gold. In every 5 segments has these weird red rubies.
Is there something I can practice this on to get a feel for it?
Yeah, there's some you see out in the field next to my hut? And as
Yes.
she points, you see the field, and there's these giant, like almost the size of cars, rats, just walking around in the field. You can practice on them.
Okay. I move over towards the field.
Okay. If you're gonna make an attack, I need you to roll a custom d20.
Whew. $16.
Okay. Hold on, I'm about to tell you what your advantage is. You have an advantage of 4.
So it's
So
a
plus
20.
4. Yep. As you go and whip this metallic whip, the diamond head of it suddenly sparks, and you watch as one of these rats bloat up and explode as miniature creatures run out from where it was, and they run to the rest of the rats and start attacking them.
I stop and I look at the whip, wondering why someone needed this for vampires.
So that thing, I call it the imp whip. What it does is it crafts imps immediately after it strikes a target. It's an instant death of whatever it touches. And then these imps will go out and attack anything that is considered a threat to you before exploding.
I'm guessing
Basically,
the
it
imps.
was made for you.
I'm guessing the imps explode as she finishes speaking.
Yeah. They like just puff into confetti.
I guess you could say it's imperfect.
Oh, you're one of those types.
I hear this and I just
Two
turn and
drifts
look.
now. For fuck's sake.
I turn and look to whoever said that, and I cast vicious mockery. To whoever said that, you need to take a comedy course.
It was me. I did it.
Wait,
I
are
did
you
it.
being serious?
Nah, I don't think. I worked
No,
it, but I
I'm talking about
Casting vicious
ciphering.
mockery?
Obviously,
Yes.
all right. He casts vicious mockery.
It
On
was a
who?
4.
Whoever
Bam.
said that to insult the craftsman.
The halfling, I think.
it was me. So what do I do again at the pyramid saving throw?
Wisdom saving
You
throw.
just take 4 health off your total health.
Unless you make a D12 wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom, right?
Yeah, roll a d12. Let me see what you get.
Or roll a d12?
It's
Yeah,
a
d12.
it's a DC 12.
Oh, right. So I get a
Wisdom saving throw 17. Yeah, he saved it.
yeah,
Okay.
He takes no
So-
damage.
All right. Thank you. Cypher, you gotta remove that now. Because I think that's not a cantrip. That's
Oh,
an
it's a
actual.
It is a cantrip.
Okay. Never mind. Ignore me. All right. So you failed the vicious mockery, and Iabeth just glares at the halfling. Goes, "I got something just for you." And she goes looking through her stuff, and she pulls out. Hold on, I need to roll the D100. D100, what do you grant us today?
Not one, a stick.
21. So, Iabeth pulls out
A golden
this
stick. I'll shut up now.
this, what everyone else sees, this purple object that is pixelated. And obviously whips around, almost. She hands it off to Riona. And she goes, "You can have this. Some guy handed it to me for payment. He simply just said it's a dildo bat."
like Saints Row.
Saints Row.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm starting to get flashbacks from seeing one of those.
So-
I bet you do.
The fucking Canadian.
So, Rowena,
Yes.
you have now acquired a dildo bat. All your attacks are going to have a disadvantage of -2.
Ba-da-da-da.
But you will have psychological damage on any enemy you hit with.
Okay.
Can I go up and ask for a weapon?
Sure. You don't have to
Um,
ask me. You can just say so.
Well, the weapon I have in mind is something I don't know how to describe, so.
Oh,
Oops.
ask away.
There. I just posted it. May I have this, please? And proceeds to describe that. I don't know how to really describe that properly.
It's a
That
rapier with a with a corkscrew handguard. She
yeah.
looks at you and goes like, "Okay, I can craft that, but it's going to take some time.
How long would it be?
Probably about 4 days."
Very well.
It'll be 1 gold.
Done.
All
I
right.
give 1 gold.
She takes the 1 gold and blows on it with her fire breath, and you watch it melt in her hands. And she just messes around with the gold liquid and goes, "Not as pure, but I'll work with it," before pouring it into a vial and closing it.
Okay. Can I also ask if you have any instruments? Lutes, flutes, fire harps, what have you?
I have 1 instrument, and she goes back to her shelf and she pulls out this weird instrument. It's a hurdy-gurdy, but the strings seem to be glowing orange. This weird pirate guy came by. He didn't speak at all, and kind of just handed this off to me for a sword. So you can have it.
Thank you.
Did he
You're
do a
welcome.
lot of dancing and stuff?
Me?
The pirate.
No,
Mm,
but he did drink and started throwing up everywhere and into his
okay.
bucket.
I have an idea as to where he's from. Does not surprise me in the slightest.
So, anyone else want to get something from Iabeth? And I'm guessing everyone has agreed to do Iabeth's quest. Go to Armalia.
Correct. Since we
Yep.
can't legally / safely travel south, even though Alis really wants to.
All right. I'll get to work on your commission, Nona. But for right now, I need to finish up the orders of these scythes. So I hope to have y'all all have a good day. Bye. And as she says that, she begins to get to work back to work on the scythe that she was working on before, blowing out flames to heat up the metal to start molding again.
Thank
All
you
right.
again, Iabeth.
She
Question:
just waves her tail. Yes.
Do I have to keep the dildo back?
No, you do not. You can get rid of it if you want. Just
Okay.
don't get rid of it in front of her.
Right. Don't worry. I will not.
Thank you again, Iabeth.
She waves her
Thank you.
tail. All right.
Lovely.
How
Do I
how much
take the imp whip with me, or am I still
Yes.
there? Because I'm still looking at it. It's made of gold, right?
hmm
Hmm.
Pure gold.
Hmm.
I have a question.
I
Yes.
How much would a hurdy-gurdy weigh? Just generally.
Like 3.5 pounds.
It's like Google says it's like 5.75 pounds.
Okay.
yes.
It wasn't terribly far off.
Could I ask?
Won't give me
I
points, so I'll just do 5 pounds.
Okay.
Could I ask Iabeth to make one change to the whip?
Sure. If you would like.
Uh, I look to her and ask if there would be a way for her to change the color of the material.
It's gonna be kind of hard, especially since getting pure gold is a hard rarity, and also if I change the materials, I'm gonna have to change those monocrystals that are intertwined with it. And the moment that one of those monocrystals break, it's gonna be impossible to replace them.
Uh, hmm. I will just take it as is then.
Okay.
Though, is there a way for me to use it without turning creatures into imps that explode?
The moment those monocrystals, and she points to them, you can see that 3 of them already have no shine in them. The moment that these monocrystals lose their shine, it will require them some time to recharge. During that, the whip can be used as just a regular whip.
Okay. How many monocrystals does this thing have?
It has 15.
Okay. I'm also asking because I'm making this thing in D&D Beyond.
No, that's fine.
I'm I carefully wrap the thing around me and I move to catch up with the others. And before leaving, bow and thank Ayabeth for giving me this weapon.
And she just waves her tail goodbye. All right, where do y'all want to go now? Would you?
Well,
There
We're
seems to
gonna
be
need a ship to get to Armalia.
Yeah, seems like pretty far ways away.
unless the SkyTrain is able to get there as well.
Skytrain.
Would y'all like to find out if a SkyTrain can take y'all?
I mean, seems like the most direct way there, no?
All right. So I'm guessing y'all going back to that courthouse from earlier.
Yes.
All right. Y'all travel back to that courthouse, taking some shortcuts to get there. And as you reach it, you can see that there's a booth, and this old man just sitting there at the booth, kind of bored and angry almost. But obviously, he's the guy that you get the tickets from for the SkyTrain. What do you want?
Quick question for you, my man, for my guy.
Mm-hmm.
Is the SkyTrain able to take us to
Armalia.
Armalia?
Armalia? Armalia? Shoot. That's a death sentence for any SkyTrain. Every time that they get near Armalia, they get shot down. I swear those Imperial bastards must be hiding out over there.
Well,
But
what's the closest that you can take us then?
Yeah.
the closest that these SkyTrains can take you to is Yushana. And that's it. But outside of that, there's no other way to get to Armalia except through the military. No civilian boat ever goes there unless you contract it out yourself to a fishing parlor. Well, a fishing boat. No one goes near Armalia. It's one of the most hostile lands in all of the Northern Hemisphere.
And this
Hell,
was the safe option.
Uh,
Sorry.
Wait a minute.
well,
I'm
if you're
forgetting something.
well, to most people, it's considered safer than going to war against the Empire, especially since the Empire throws more uh, voodoo magic against us than we throw magic back at them. Like, I swear, the one time, and I'll tell you this, 3 days ago, they had stones falling from the skies from metal griffins. And when the stones hit the ground, they exploded. Full on fireball and everything. It was crazy.
Smoke
And that was
bombs.
3 days ago. But
Wow.
apparently, that's the normal life in Armalia. That's why the military goes there. Every now and then, they just go to Armalia to train, getting ready to be sent over to the DMZ. It's very weird.
Mm.
Wow. Yeah, okay. Well then. Sure.
Sounds like we have our work cut out for us then.
But yeah, there are no sky trains I go to our mall.
So the closest would be the. Sorry, Cap. The map is really zoomed out, so I don't see the name of the place. Usana.
Yushana.
Ushana
Well, I
would be
got
the best bet. But I'm telling you this. They aren't the nicest people. It's a land
They're-
full of nothing but dark elves. And nothing but men. Never seen a single female dark elf there.
They're very rare.
Extremely rare. I swear to God, I promise you this. Those folks at Ushana, they're all just men. Breeding men. That's it. No women. None at all.
So they figured out that this is out of character, Cap. So they figured out the secret of femboy pregnancy. Oh, masters!
Ugh.
Oh
Ugh.
my god.
Oh, thank God there's no femboy. Because that's a nightmare fueling.
It really is. It can be.
Anyway,
How
back
much
to
does it
ink.
cost to? How much does it cost to get a ticket to you, Sean?
2,000 gold per person.
Oh my god.
Fulvus, we need tickets.
Well then.
Well, let's let. Well, thank you for telling us.
Thank you
We
for
will
the
be back
information.
as we walk away from the stand before we get the dude to make the ticket. Before we do that, we're gonna walk away from the stand.
Okay, so you all want to walk away from the stand before having the guy create the tickets?
Yes,
Correct.
Yep.
We're not doing a stand.
exactly.
Okay.
We're getting out of vision of the person before we come back with tickets.
Everyone moves out of the way, hiding the building / area, and little guy makes 6 pristine tickets.
Oh jeez.
And when I mean 6, I mean 60.
Are all of them to
60?
Yushana?
It seems like all 60 go to different locations. They're not all for one location. Some are repeating, but you only find one Yushana ticket.
There's only one Yushana ticket.
We only need
Yep.
one.
One for each of us, or
No, we just
Chris.
need one. Remember, we have a Parvos of holding.
Parvos,
Wait,
repeat,
Oh, no.
create this exact ticket as I hold up the ticket to Yushana in front of him.
And copy it only 6 times.
He pokes it, and you watch as it bursts into 5,000 Yushana tickets.
What did I just say?
Oh my god.
you know he doesn't know how to hold back.
Yes.
Punch him in the back of the head. We said 6.
His head is currently dented in.
No, wait. You punch him in the back of his head, and his eyes just pop out. A little cartoon. It's just it's in the shape of a
His
fist.
eyes pop out like fucking snail stalks and turn around looking at me.
And then
Still
part of the
sad.
face just in the
Still
shape
very
of a
sad.
fist.
All right. Yes, the eyes pop out, still looking very sad as they turn around like snail stalks, looking back. And there's a clear indentation for everyone else to see of a orc fist coming through the back and all the way to the front of little guy's face. Oh, and for everyone else, little guy still has a golden diamond infused chain with spikes coming out of his ears. Like
Okay.
not
Oh.
not like their earrings. We're talking about they go into
Don't forget about the leather
ears.
strap.
Oh, and the leather strap at the very top.
It goes
Still,
through his brain.
Which should
There,
be
no
his brain.
brain, just floof.
No thoughts, only floof.
No thoughts, only chain.
No thoughts, only sadness.
No dot. Food.
But yes, there are now 5,000 tickets for you, Shauna, for the SkyTrain.
Yeah, well. We'll keep 6 of them, and we should have him do away with the rest of them, I think.
Just out of curiosity, though, if someone were to cast investigation or magic detection or illusionary detection, what would happen?
Is this out of character?
General question out of character, yes.
If someone was smart enough to cast investigation on any of these tickets, what it's going to reveal is that these tickets are pristine and perfect in any way, which will immediately give everyone at the train station red flags
Hmm.
because
Mhm.
they haven't made a new ticket for the last 200 years.
Oh, they repeat tickets.
Mm.
Are we opposed to just walking, like the nearest area, like the nearest town or something?
You want to walk to the nearest town?
That would
That's going to
take
take several
weeks.
days.
Yeah.
Just so everyone else, I don't think I've mentioned this to everyone else. The realm of Steakhouse is the size of Jupiter.
Oh,
It is
Blackgate,
the
which is the
size of
city,
Etheria.
Blackgate, the city y'all are currently in, is the size of Rhode Island, the state,
oh,
and is considered the largest city in all of Steakhouse, but has the 4th largest port in all of Steakhouse as well. There's only one port in the entire northern hemisphere.
Why don't we just rent a boat then?
That's up to the
Only
party.
putting out ideas.
I know. That's completely up to the party. If they want to rent a boat, it sounds like they're more intrigued on taking the SkyTrain.
What do they suggest?
Boat.
A boat? That'll take forever. We're already gonna have to take a boat from Yushana to Armalia.
So,
So for now, I think we take our chances with the SkyTrain.
yeah, I think that's the better idea.
all right, you guys have gathered your 6 tickets. The other tickets, little guy just sits on and watch. You watch as they turn into leaves and then crush into the ground.
At least we got rid of the evidence.
Would you like to return back to the booth?
Correct. To enter, yes.
Okay. You'll return back to the booth, only to notice that there's a sign that says closed for special event.
That's right,
Mm.
the Red Wedding Day celebration.
Yep.
Mm.
Which currently you can actually see crowds are starting to move towards an area. All of them wearing red shirts and carrying around red banners.
Well then. So what now? Do we just wait till it's open and
Hey,
That
Roro.
is always an option.
What?
I am summoning the Roro.
Roro appears before all of y'all, sitting on her book. Though you can tell that she has her back towards where everyone's walking. And she doesn't seem too happy.
Are you okay, Roro?
I really don't like the red wedding.
What is the red wedding?
It's the celebration of the founding of the communist empire. I don't like it. I stay far away from it.
Hmm. Question.
Yes.
Do you know where Charisma is?
You're talking about X?
Yes.
He should be on his yacht near Armalia.
Makes
Well,
sense.
that might be our boat ride ticket to Armalia.
Yeah, but how do we get to him exactly?
Maybe there's a way to contact him once we get it closer, like if we get to Yushana.
Does
Bro,
anyone have one of these? What did you call them again? Cell phones? Telephone things?
I do,
and
but
I
we're not
don't,
using it.
but
I do, but we're not nowhere near in range probably to contact him. Nor do I have his number.
I have one more question for Roro. Is is he by chance married to someone by the name of Maria?
That's
You're
one of
asking
his
about
wives.
Are they by chance in Blackgate?
Maria is not in Blackgate. Currently, Maria, Bella, and Sasha are all on the yacht with their kids.
Hmm. Oh boy.
I'm telling you, we're gonna
Well,
have to like get close to Yushana and like contact him.
I have an idea for contacting him, but I feel like he's going to fire a shell at me if he knows me. Because I
Why?
know we all had a challenge code in the Onyx Brotherhood. Mine is the most hated out of all of ours.
Why is
Because
yours
to
hated?
quote our commander, this
Oh
trope
no.
dies today.
Oh dear.
Before we continue, Malagar, when you hear this, you hear what he just said. This trope dies today. Something in the back of your mind just snaps, almost like a finger snapping type feel, and you feel this power
You
immense.
just
And all
you
those
just instantly
this
reflexly go to
memories
strangle
that
him.
you have these memories flood your head, memories you don't remember or have, but you feel this lightning start to run through you, and now you wait as you slowly turn to look towards Cypher to hear what he says next,
I
almost
am.
knowing what the answer is going to be. But Cypher, you don't know this at all.
I know very well not to utter those words. Ever. Unless it is an emergency.
Well, wouldn't be getting in contact with him to get to Armalia kind of be an emergency?
Potentially. Depends on how badly we need to get out of Yushana.
Is
Then I think
the
we know where our destination.
what exactly is the phrase? Don't
I'm
mind
not.
my asking.
I'm not saying it. I thought
Can
it
I roll
was.
persuasion to make him say it?
Well, technically no, because you don't even know that there is a phrase.
If you don't know the phrase, how are you going to make him say it?
Yeah, you don't know that there is a phrase. So
True.
Roro is looking at Cypher very confused. Listen, if you got some code word that you have to say, what if something happens to you, like you get your throat slashed? Wouldn't it be wise to let your party know what this phrase is, just
you
in
could write it
case?
down rather than saying it if you're not allowed to say it.
If I get lightning bolted spontaneously from somewhere, I'm blaming you, Aeolus. I thought it was safe in old Russia. It wasn't.
What?
You don't need
Okay.
to know. I I hold my hand out to Roro for a pen and paper.
She pulls out a pen and paper, but then she says this: I read it, you know that's almost everyone's going to be reading it as well. It would be
I
much wiser just to say it over having us read it.
I'm just going to write it down and hand it to Aeolus.
She hands it to you and then leans back.
I write it down and I write the entirety of the phrase down and I pass the piece of paper to Aeolus. You
Cool.
may
What does
say
it
this
say?
if you want to. I recommend against it and hold on to it in case of emergency.
It instantly goes in his bag of everything.
I am not.
Crisis averted.
I am not that stupid. Those lightning bolts move between time and space.
Roro just looking at you like this is dumb. I don't know what he's talking about. But for
I
Malgar, that sense you had earlier fades away.
I pissed off a god. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want
Oh,
to make him angry.
you're one of those two?
No. He filled out more of Roro's role, but he designed the entirety of a world to make unending adventures. And I had the misfortune of being dumb enough and arrogant enough to earn his ire repeatedly. There was no safe place from those lightning bolts. Even after I left
So,
that plane of existence.
who here has seen the Star Trek or the Stargate series?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, Malagar's eyes flash blue. Like a ghoul.
Oh. Oh no.
Do I notice this?
I need everyone to roll a perception check to see if they actually noticed it. The only one that
That's
does not.
20.
Okay, so yeah, Malgar, you're
8.
the only one that does not need to notice it.
Not 20.
Shit!
I look at him and say, "What the fuck did your eyes start glowing?"
Wait, what?
I don't know what you're on about.
Yeah, Aelios and no are the only ones that actually noticed flashing blue eyes.
I look at Aeolus like, "Do you know what just happened?"
No clue.
What just happened with Malagar?
His eyes just glowed blue.
Was it a
For an
bright
instant,
blue? Was it a bright blue?
I don't know. It just started glowing blue.
Glowing blue. Okay.
I immediately moved
every,
behind Aeolus.
Do I know which one? How they glow blue?
I have ideas. Don't want to know.
Cap. Cap. Do I know what color blue they were?
they they were just a moment. It was almost like a 5-second flash of blue, but they were in and out. You couldn't tell what color they were outside of they were blue.
Gotcha. No, it appeared to be just a regular, ordinary kind of blue. Not like my eye color blue, but blue.
Mm,
And for everyone else, if you're in the stream, I am about to show you what that flash she was talking about.
Exterminate.
Wrong side button.
Gonna do the flash.
Okay, so
Never mind.
That I've been shipping personnel out of here for months.
I'm telling you, this thing is moving.
You don't have the straight.
I don't think it's gonna do the fucking flash here either.
It's kind of fucking pissed me off. I gotta go to motherfucking Atlantis for this shit.
Have to actually. Or you could
Fuck.
just
just
search
type
it up
in
the-
Stargate Gould
I
eye flash.
did.
Working for the trust. So give us the code.
We did the thing, and
There-
it did
there
not
it
do
is.
anything.
They did it. They did it.
So
Do it again. I
that's
missed.
that's the
Okay.
flash that we're talking about.
Okay.
But it was blue.
Yeah.
So something just looked through him.
Wait, something blue looked through Malagar?
His eyes didn't really flash blue. A different set of eyes appeared in his eyes and looked
No,
through him.
they flashed.
Was it still his regular eyes, or were they just blue, or were they different eyes completely, Cap?
They're his eyes. They're Malgar's eyes. The white area of his eyes just flash blue and then return back to normal.
Okay, then yes. So it says that to Jack.
Okay, I have an idea who I think peeked through him.
Who would that be?
I mean, I should be able to I got a nat 20 in my. Did I sense anything when his eyes flashed blue, Cap?
No,
Okay, then.
you just noticed that his eyes flash blue. No one sensed what it was. Why Malgar's eyes flash blue. They just only you and Nona actually noticed the flash.
We'll figure it out when we
Oh.
get to you, Shauna. I have a feeling I will know exactly.
Yeah, but right now we have to deal with the Red Wedding Festival before we continue on this guy show.
Mm. Uh, so, Roro, why exactly do you hate the Red Wedding?
I'll be right back.
Okay. I don't like it. The only way you will know if you're gonna like it or not is by actually seeing it.
Well, let's go see it. We have to wait for it to be over anyway because train station is closed.
Mm.
And if you want to know where it is, I'm not telling you. And as she says that, she vanishes.
But why won't you tell us?
She's already gone. So much for trying to bribe her with another fish.
she comes out of Cypher's jacket and going, fish?
Aeolus, just let
You
her
can take your
pick through the bucket.
you can take your pick if you help us get to the red wedding so we can observe this.
She whines and makes a meowing growl before pointing northbound. Follow the road, first intersection, turn westbound, follow it until you see the amphitheater with the red banners. That's it.
Pulls the bucket out. Go ahead, dive in.
She literally leaps from Cypher, pounces on top of Renona's head, and dives straight into the bucket of infinite holding and pulls out the biggest fish she can find and then quickly disappears.
One of these days, she's just gonna stay in there and not come back.
Don't
She
give her
pokes
that
her head out
idea.
of the she pokes her
too
head out of
late.
the bucket. I already am. And then
Lord.
disappears.
Just out of
She,
curiosity, how much fish is left in there?
it's
Infinite.
unlimited.
It's a
We
lifetime
we
supply.
did win a lifetime supply,
I forgot
and
about that. Sorry.
yeah, and since I have an infinite lifespan, it is an infinite amount.
Even if it was handed to me, the amount wouldn't change because he and I are both immortal.
Just so everyone knows, the lifetime supply of fish is not based off of any of y'all.
Oh,
Figured. But we're making a joke.
so it's not
You
an
don't.
infinite bucket.
Oh, it's an infinite bucket. It's based off of only one being.
Oh,
Oh.
You'll figure that out eventually, hopefully.
okay.
But anyways,
Presumably if we don't get mercy killed.
yeah. So now you have the directions to the Red Wedding Festival. Would y'all like to go, or would you like to do something else?
Go find a fucking what's it called? Ah, it's a place where thieves go to hang out.
Thieves Guild.
Yes.
Here we go. Yes.
All right. So Nono wants to find a Thieves Guild. Does anyone want to join them?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Cypher's gonna join them. Anyone else?
I want to see what this red wedding's about.
Okay. So Redfoot wants to see the Red Wedding. Ace, Zero.
So
Y'all want
wedding
to go?
thing. So that way we know when it's done and we can head back.
Alrighty. And is Malagar back?
Nope.
I'm gonna assign Malagar to the Red Wedding band. And Zero.
Red Wedding.
Okay. So 4 people go to the Red Wedding, and 2 will be going to the Thieves Guild, or trying to find it. Ace, you're gonna go ahead and lead everyone else to the Red Wedding location, and you're more than happy if you want to discuss with them on potential theories or just general talking. Nona and Cypher, where would you like to go to try to find this Thieves Guild?
The shady part of town.
So you want to go to the Red Light District.
Sure.
Okay, Cypher?
Sure.
Alrighty. You have this, Cypher, you have this sudden urge, sudden feeling of you know where exactly the Red Light District is.
Yeah, you do, you incubus.
So you take Nona and start walking to the north and about to start
You know-
taking your
you know-
path to the Red Light District.
He knows where the horny is.
It's attracting him like a magnet.
All right. While they walk, we're gonna go back to the red wedding party. What are y'all doing right now, outside of walking?
I mean, is there anything else we need to be doing?
Yeah.
Well, you guys could be talking, like I said.
To the new people, any questions so far?
And kind of keeping up. Just a lot of lore and stuff that I'm getting through context.
Zero? Any questions or things you wish to know so far?
Oh, I'm good. I mean, technically I'm lawful neutral, but
Uh-huh. I'm going to tell you this now. What you are doesn't really is not going to really matter in this universe.
I know I was just making an alignment joke.
Yeah. Are you good? Lawful neutral.
Huh?
I got
Okay. Ace, you start to round a corner with the group, and you see the amphitheater with the red banners, and hundreds, nearly thousands of people are currently gathering and setting up in the stands. You see, no one's got tickets; they're just gathering.
Yep.
But you notice something weird. There seems to be a lot of guards standing around. Like, are they preparing for thieves or something else? Meanwhile, to the other party, y'all are just now entering the red light district, and you can see all these barely dressed women and men and things gathered around. It's almost like
Cypress crowd.
a cesspool of Can someone say the
Degenerate.
word for me? Thank you.
Degeneracy.
Degenerate.
Thank you.
Trevor does not
Debauchery.
English well.
I
Noted.
do not. But you see a bunch of degenerates just everywhere. But you do see one building in particular that has like a neon sign outside of it that says the Seven Sirens. And it's actually the only building out of them all that is fairly nicely kept, surprisingly enough. And it actually has a long line of people standing outside of it.
I wonder why.
Right.
Right.
Don't assume.
Well, I look for the more less obvious and more blended in building that I can find. That more likely is usually the Thieves Guild.
Perception check.
Perception. 12.
You see an outhouse.
That could be it.
A 4x4 outhouse that currently has a sign that says
The sign that
It
says,
says what?
What?
occupied.
Occupied. I look to
Go knock on the door.
I look to Cypher and I say, "What do you think?"
let me try something real quick. I just snap my fingers and cast Thaumaturgy to see if the door will fly open.
The door flies open, and you see 3 kobolds sitting in there, all taking a shit together.
I snap my fingers again and it slams shut.
And just shit up a storm together.
I just look at him and say, never do that again. I do not want to see that image ever.
Likewise, you asked me to what I would think.
I asked what you thought, not open the fucking door.
You're asking me for the idea of where a thieves guild is, probably.
I asked you what you. Never mind.
As
You
those
did
two
not
are arguing
specify.
and talking, back to the Red Wedding group. Are you all taking a seat in the amphitheater?
I would first ask
Yeah.
the guards what the security is for. This is our first time attending the Red Wedding event.
We will not tell you anything. Take seat.
Very well.
Rude.
They don't have to tell me anything.
Nick, do you
Malagard, don't
your
worry about it.
question?
Malagard, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Take seat. Or
Take a seat.
else.
Okay, take
Malagard,
a seat.
come on. Don't worry about
Carvos, punch this man out of existence.
it. No. Belay that order. Belay
Everyone
it.
watched as the little
Disregard
guy
it. Disregard
leaped off of Malagar and then face plants into the ground after being told no.
it. We're not doing that.
I
We're going
want
to
to
take a seat.
shoot this guy. Just a
No.
glare, an intimidating glare.
Okay.
Roll an intimidation check.
No. I've already left. I'm going to sit down.
I'm silently intimidating him.
Oh, so you, okay.
So, like, I'm not doing anything other than the glare. But if you want me to roll it, I will.
No. If you said that it's
Nope.
secret, so it's secret.
We're just gonna
So
go
you
sit.
walk by.
Well, I'm actually gonna fucking intimidate him. I draw my sword.
Oh God, no.
Roll
Nope.
the intimidation check, please.
Volrath, I would quickly leave that area as quickly as you can.
I just wanted to see.
20.
Oh
20.
no. Oh
As
no.
you draw, actually, yes, it's a 20, but there was a slight disadvantage. As you draw your sword, the guard racks his AK-47 and glares at you.
I
You
stabbed
may-
him.
Huh?
I stabbed him.
You slapped him?
Suka
Stab.
Blet!
Nope. I'm not there. I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with
As
this.
you stab the guard, the crowd cheers.
What?
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 The guard stands there going like, I wasn't supposed to be a member of the wedding. And then he falls over dead.
What?
And
Did you just commit murder?
Nope. I just started the wedding.
Okay.
The rest,
now
the
if
other
you-
guards go over to Malgar and grab him by his shoulders and lift him up.
Now I understand
But
why
these
Volrath
guards
doesn't
are
like-
not the same as the guard that he just stabbed. They were metal skeletons with glowing red eyes.
Terminators.
And they carry Malgar to the stage.
Oh no.
Once they set him in the stage in front of this podium, they attach cuffs to his wrists and give him a Bible and a white collar before walking off the stage.
What?
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, he's the priest for the wedding.
Oh no. An
I like
orc
this place.
priest.
I-
Oh
Bottom
no.
Popcorn. Oh, this is gonna be funny.
I
Oh,
motion for the Terminators to come back real quick.
They come. One of the Terminators do come back.
I hand them the collar and tell them to soak it in the blood of the guard.
The Terminator bows its head, walks off stage. and after a few minutes comes back with this blood still dripping off of the collar and its own hands. It didn't just dab it in there. It shoved its entire fist into the guard earlier and pulled it out to make sure it was fully covered in blood, and then puts the collar back around Malagar's neck.
This shit weird.
Okay.
Even drafted.
Christ.
The Terminator then walks off stage.
What the
Like you
hell?
motherfuckers have never seen a red wedding before.
What?
Well, I mean, me and Cypher aren't there, so
I'm wondering whether it's a good thing or a bad thing that I'm not there.
anyways, do you
Oh.
mind if we come back to us? I'd like to make another perception check to find the Thieves Guild.
Okay. Roll another perception check.
18.
You notice there is no Thieves Guild in the Red Light District.
Huh?
Instead, the Thieves Guild you walked past next to the ruined church.
Where the fuck is that?
You see where your two characters are?
Yes.
Hold on.
You're talking about the... Okay. Whoa. Huh. Okay. I go over... Wait. Do I see it for certain, or I think I see it?
You think you see it.
I'm not Cypher gonna say, I think I see the Thieves Guild. I want to go over there and check it out. You want to come with, or you want to just stay here and mingle?
I will follow you. I have nothing better to do.
All right, both go over there then.
Okay. For you two, though, the session has just ended.
Oh, okay. At 6 o'clock.
So, you're at the Thieves Guild. Now let me go finish Red Wedding. Alright. So, Malagar, you're now standing in the center of this amphitheater with thousands and still growing in number of people, as nearly everyone in the city is currently gathering for this red wedding.
Roro,
But
do you think he's going to be okay?
Roro is unresponsive. Malagar, you start to hear like the noises of chains rattling, and the rest of the party actually sees as the bridesmaids and the grooms are being escorted onto the podium, well, onto the stage, and being chained, unlike Malagar, who given chains and all that, but he was still not fully secured. He can leave anytime he wanted to.
That, and he's an orc, so he can just snap those chains like fucking yarn.
But the bridesmaids and the groomsmen are being physically chained to the stone platform that is the stage. And you see, as well as they're all some kind of dragon folk or dragonkin. They're either anthropomorphic, quad, or simply have some kind of dragon blood in them. And they're kind of shaking and being nervous. Finally, the groom.
This isn't going to go over well with the actual dragonborn that's here in the fucking audience.
Finally, the groom is finally escorted, and you see he has his head down. He looks almost defeated type deal. As he's brought forward, one of the more menacing looking guards look at Mal and go, "This is the groom, the great prince of Kazmijan. He is here to wed the princess of Blackgate. Ignore the sounds that are echoing outside of this temple. It is just the people starving." And he's saying this loudly so everyone can hear. And you hear the crowd start booing and yelling profanities to this prince as he's
join
just
in.
standing there.
Boo this man. Boo.
And then they finally secure him. He has a lot more restraints on him. And you can, and if anyone wants, they can actually look at the stage and you can see clear cut marks and stains of red all across the stone platform. And then finally,
This is not gonna go well.
That's
Okay.
as the guards start to walk on back onto the stage, music starts to play. It's a very cryptic version of Here Comes the Bride playing, and you can hear the bride. And as she is finally revealed, she's only 14 years old.
oh fuck this place.
And she is screaming and begging not to be killed. You can see the
Someone
bride.
gag that one.
The guard literally following your order reaches down under her dress and rips off underwear and then stuffs it into her mouth as she's
Right.
still like freaking out. And then they chain her to the ground, but this time they chain her onto her knees and hands. Obviously, they had experiences of the bride trying to run away. And before the guard fully walks away, he looks over to Malagar and hands him a weird looking weapon. When they kiss, execute them both, and then walks off stage. And now it's Malagar, ready to finally give the ceremony of two lovers to be joined together.
All right. How would a fucking human ceremony go?
I am genuinely starting to wish my character was there.
Don't worry. It'll be good. If I do it the orcish way, it's gonna be over quick. Oi, you love this one. I do. Oi, you love that one. Good.
I mean, you are an orc. You could do it the orcish way. Not to say you have to
Please do it
human
the
way.
orcish way. Give in to the Wah.
Give in to the orc.
Give in to the Wah.
Dearly
I mean-
beloved, we are gathered today to witness the union of two souls, destined by blood to be together.
The crowd is silent, listening to Malagar give his ceremony.
What was the prince's name?
I haven't given you the prince's name, but you can
Oh.
see one, this really nicely dressed uniform guy hold up a sign towards you, and it says Prince Samal.
Prince Habibu.
And then we did give the princess's name, right?
The princess's name is simply the lady.
All right. Do you, Samal, vow to accept the lady as your bloodbound partner, to cherish them in sickness and in health, in joy and in sorrow, in the next life?
You see him slowly raise his head and look over to Malagar. His eyes glossed over as he simply takes in a deep breath before saying, I do.
Then may your love be as strong as the ancient blood that flows through your veins, binding you together beyond this life. You may kiss the bride.
He looks down at her, and you can see that she's just tearing up and trying her best to get her underwear out of her mouth as he gets down on his knees, holds her head, and puts their heads together and simply just tells her this. I'm sorry, sis. I try to protect you.
Oh, well,
That's
no,
fucked
no.
up. It's fucked up.
How How strong do those chains look?
They are extremely strong. Like they could hold back.
Listen,
Oh.
don't worry. It'll all be over in a couple of seconds. You don't have to worry about any weird cousins and dozens.
He just
Mm.
looks. You see the girl just look at Malagar like. Obviously, she can tell he doesn't understand what's going on.
Nope,
But
not the slightest.
Nope.
the prince, Prince Samal, finally gives his sister a kiss, and you hear just this blood-urging scream, even though it was muffled from her, type deal, as she knows what's about to happen next.
One fell swipe at the both of their necks.
You do it.
And just like that, two guards appear. Wait, is that what you're doing, Malgar?
Yes.
Okay.
Aw.
You take their heads, and both their bodies fall, and the crowd erupts in yelling and screaming. And what Malagar doesn't see is that finely dressed men, there's now several of them holding these cards, and they lift up the cards facing the audience, and all Malagar sees is them all pulling out weapons and stones, and they start throwing it all at the bridesmaids and the grooms, shooting them, arrowing them, hitting them with everything they got, and completely making the platform stain red once again.
Guards, hello. Give me a gun. I want to participate.
Oh my.
They did. They put it onto your podium.
Oh, good. Fucking boom stick all of them.
You fire twice, and then you're out of ammo.
Motherfucker.
The 2 rounds were meant for the bride and the groom.
Then why the fuck did it give me a knife?
I thought I
You have
told you it
dealer
was...
choice.
You said strange weapon. You didn't say what kind of weapon.
my bad. Anyways, after that, the crowd is erupting, and you feel this present Malgar standing behind you, and a hand goes on your shoulder. We have to thank this unknown orc for starting the Red Wedding this year. May this be another prosperous year of sacrifice for the communist empire. And when you look over, you see it's a human. Not a dragon, it's a human. And the crowd is still erupting happily.
Grossly greatest to Soviet Union. I mean, what?
And
I
with
mutter
that,
under my breath in primordial. Fucking humans.
and with that, this session ends.
Okay.
Shit, correct.
That was
I play
almost.
my part well. Yes.
That was almost 3 hours to the dot.
Yep.
All right.
So, this is usually a question I give to everyone else, but I'm going to give it to the new folks. What did y'all think about your run on this session?
Definitely different.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is a unique take on D&D.
Yes, I can definitely see that. All right. I am interested.
I didn't know if I was supposed to stop this wedding or not. I didn't because I don't know the traditions of this world very well. Because could have easily
Well,
just been like, no.
if the chains appeared, rusted or something, I was gonna blast them with magic missile.
I was actually waiting for someone to try to stop it. But
Well,
no one...
I was also kind of wondering which
that's
way
why
he swung, because I have another shield that could prevent, or another spell, I just said the name of the spell, that could probably help prevent it. Yeah, I'd piss off the orc, but
Yeah.
I was just like,
What would have happened if we had stopped it, Cap?
It would have been an encounter. You would be fighting not only the guards, but most likely most of the audience. And right now the audience was counted up to people.
Yeah. No, but I don't
Yeah,
think my
but they're
character
communists.
cares.
Then, yeah, it's probably a good idea my character was nowhere near that. Because Mad Jack would have absolutely gone full send to stop the wedding.
So you're about to learn in the next session of what is the tradition of the red wedding, why the way it is. Okay, but for now, you just witness essentially an entire city murder the royal family of this empire,
Okay. Good job,
and the
team.
person that basically stood beside Malagar to congratulate this is the prime minister of the empire.
Not the Shadow Empire, but of the.
Communist empire.
Is that the one that the steam engine controls, or is that the one from the free? We're in the Free States, aren't we?
Yeah, you're in the Free State Alliance.
So why is there a communist empire in the Free States?
You can ask Heike.
One of the many questions.
So yeah, I'm glad that everyone. I do hope that everyone did have fun.
Yeah, fun.
Yes.
And we'll be meeting back up for the next session next week
Next
on
Sunday.
Sunday. I did cancel one Sunday, which is going to be September 15th, because I'm going to be on standby at that time. But
Okay,
we will be picking it back up immediately after.
yeah, I think the only Sunday we haven't convened so far is because I was at a family reunion.
Yes.
Yep.
Full of mysteries and stereotypes. But what is it really like? That is exactly what we are gonna find out with
Cypher, you
first reactions to Texas. But
you
before
ruined the fun.
Yeah. Well, in that case, I'm going to stop the recording.